Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Thomas Edison. Let's jump into today's charts. The decision is not easy, is it? As we look at what happened with the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100 on both Thursday and Friday, sort of took us out of jumping into the down move. The S&P was up 0.61% for the day. The NASDAQ up 0.13%. Decision is still long on gold and short on bonds, but let's jump into the S&P first. We ended with just a little, well, let's zoom into that and see what we actually ended with there. We ended with just a black doji. Means lots of indecision, extreme indecision, with a great amount of volume for the week. Clearly broke the trend line, sticking through it. And again, I'm going to make sure that trend line's set right. And we did fall below it. So we are in the territory of a great potentiality of a bearish move as we go into Christmas. But who knows? Things are up 0.61% now. As we go back to all three charts, we can still see that we are below the weekly trend line clearly on the half day and on the 2-day. And this is just the first day of the latest 2-day candle. It too is just a doji. And we are, again, if you asked, I would say yes, we are bearish. But it's hard to pull the trigger on a down move on that with that extreme indecision. Now let's look at where we are with the Qs. It is a red down candle breaking the trend line. I am traveling and I guess my upload is slow because the trend line's not popping here. Let me see there it went. Just as I started to change, it popped in. You can see we're below with a red down candle. Yes, again, we are in bearish territory, but we have 2 days of strong up movement. Makes it hard to pull the trigger on a down move. I clearly understand that. Below the weekly trend line on the 2-day and on the half day and on the weekly, we've broken the trend with lots of volume. Remember, that red does not mean that it's negative volume. Doesn't mean it's selling volume. It just means that we opened lower than the prior close, as you can clearly see from the candle. That's where we are on stocks. Iffy. Looks like there is some real bearish momentum, but we saw it before, didn't we, with 2 weeks of down moves, and then the up move resumed. If you ask me, if you put a gun to my head what I thought was going to happen, I would say things are going to continue down, but I don't feel strong enough to start putting money on the line. Now, when it comes to 20-year U.S. government bonds, we can see the low last week was 87.19, this week 87.17, so just 2 cents lower. It was down for the day 0.76%. You can see we talked about yesterday bouncing off that weekly trend line on the half day. It did. And we can see that the 2-day is staying below the trend line. So we are negative on bonds. TBF is your inverse fund for practice trading on bonds, unless, of course, you've taken our 3-part series, Options Made Simple, the Charting Wealth Way, and you're into puts on bonds in your practice trades. Where are we with gold? We have completed our 4th up week of gold moving up. The high last week was 439. This week, 402.21. Gold is continuing to move up quite nicely. Hope you are along with us. Well above the weekly trend line on both the half-day and the 2-day quite nicely. Lastly, we will look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin up today, still staying below the weekly trend line. Not a lot of volume there, up 3.93%. If that were the S&P or the NASDAQ, that'd be a crazy big deal. For Bitcoin, not so big a deal. Ended up with a doji on the 2-day for the first day of the latest 2-day candle. Extreme volume this week. And again, if you look at where we are, we may be making a bottom in Bitcoin. Let's keep an eye on things. If stocks crash, then you can expect Bitcoin, of course, to move down with it. But if stocks, just sort of hang out where they are, Bitcoin might be making a base for an up move. So we are still, though, decidedly negative on Bitcoin. But we are watching as for going into 5 weeks now, we've not reached lower than that low back on Monday, the week beginning Monday, the 17th of November. Hope everybody's getting ready for the Christmas holiday. Thanks so much for being with us. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. God bless. All the best from Charting Wealth.